Hello everybody. As you know, nowadays we are discussing the General Studies paper of UPSC Civil Services Preliminary Examination held in June 2022. Generally, we discuss 5 questions in a day. Today, I am going to discuss the next 5 questions. Let us start from the first question of today. So, the question is, which of the following are nitrogen fixing plants? Names of 6 plants are given here, and we have to find that which of the 6 plants do nitrogen fixation. So the names of the plants are Alfalfa, Amaranth, Chickpea, Clover, Purslane or Kulfa, and Spinach. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. So of the names of 6 plants which have been given, the plants that fix nitrogen are Alfalfa, Chickpea, and Clover. So these are the 3 plants that fix nitrogen. So 1, 3 and 4. So our answer is A. So now list of nitrogen fixing plants. The plants that fix nitrogen are Alfalfa, Clover, peas, beans, peanut, lentil, elder, laburnum, black locust, mimosa, redbud, Kentucky coffee tree, acacia, mesquite, sea buckthorn, ceanothus, Elaeagnus x ebingi, gorse, broom, American bayberry, buffalo berries, mountain mahogany, mountain misery, cliff rose, bitterbrush, soybeans, lupins, wedge, licorice, darius, drummondi, Neptune seagrass. So these are the various nitrogen fixing plants. Now, what is nitrogen fixation, or what is the meaning of nitrogen fixation? You know that nitrogen is available in abundance in environment, but the form in which the nitrogen is there in the environment is not usable by the plants in the same form. So therefore, environmental nitrogen has to be transformed into nitrites, nitrates or ammonia to make it useful for the plants. And that process of transformation of nitrogen into nitrite, nitrate or ammonia to make it useful for the plants is known as nitrogen fixation. So nitrogen fixation can be done either naturally or anthropogenically. Means there are two methods of nitrogen fixation. One is natural method, second is anthropogenic method. In natural method, there are two methods. One is the biotic method of nitrogen fixation, second is the abiotic method of nitrogen fixation. In case of abiotic method, nitrogen is fixed by various soil bacteria, and in case of abiotic method of nitrogen fixation, it is done by ultraviolet rays or lightning. So these are the two abiotic natural methods of nitrogen fixation. As far as the anthropogenic method of nitrogen fixation is concerned, this is the industrial way of conversion of nitrogen into ammonia. So industrial way of conversion of nitrogen into ammonia. So this is how the nitrogen is fixed. So next is a nitrogen fixing bacteria. The below given bacteria do the job of nitrogen fixation. So the bacteria are Rhizobium, Frankia, Azospirillum, Azoarchus, Herbaspirillum, Cyanobacteria, Rhodobacter, Klebsiella, and Celery Nedentymonas neptuna. So these are the names of various bacteria that do the job of nitrogen fixation. So next question is about Biorock technology. This question is also related with environment and ecology. So Biorock technology is talked about in which of the following situations? Restoration of damaged coral reefs, development of building materials using plant residues, identification of areas for exploration or extraction of shale gas, providing salt licks for wild animals in forests and protected areas. So the correct answer of this question is A, that is restoration of damaged coral reefs. So now we will discuss about this, that what is Biorock technology. So as far as the Biorock technology is concerned, usually this is a method of electro accumulation of minerals dissolved in seawater on steel structures. So when on the steel structures, the minerals dissolved in seawater are accumulated. So then the coral larvae adhere to the calcium carbonate and they grow quickly there. So let us have a reading of this content. In 2020, the Zoological Survey of India, with help from Gujarat's Forest Department, is attempting for the first time a process to restore coral reefs using Biorock or mineral accretion technology. So ये गुजरात फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट एंड जूलॉजिकल सर्वे ऑफ इंडिया ने मिलके 2020 में पहली बार भारत में जो कोरल रीफ्स की रेस्टोरेशन के लिए बायोरॉक टेक्नोलॉजी को यूज किया है. सो बायोरॉक इज ए नेम गिवन टू द सब्सटेंस फॉर्म्ड बाय electro accumulation of minerals dissolved in seawater on steel structures that are lowered onto the seabed and are connected to a power source. So what is there? We develop the steel structures. Those steel structures are lowered onto the seabed and they are connected with a power source, and then by the process of electro accumulation, the minerals dissolved in the seawater are accumulated on that steel structure. On flowing of the electric current, calcium ions combine with carbonate ions and adhere to the structure, thus forming calcium carbonate. So when the electric current flows there, then calcium ions combine with the carbonate ions and make the calcium carbonate CaCO3, and coral larvae adhere to the calcium carbonate and grow quickly. So this is the Biorock technology. So next question, that is the Miyawaki method is well known for promotion of commercial farming in arid and semi-arid areas, development of gardens using genetically modified flora, creation of mini forests in urban areas, harvesting wind energy on coastal areas and on sea surfaces. So the correct answer to this question is C. Miyawaki method is related with the creation of mini forests in urban areas. So what is this? Miyawaki method is considered a panacea for urban woes. Miyawaki forests have 30 times more trees than other plantations and are perfect for cities where land is scarce. So, Miyawaki forests, or we can say in Miyawaki method, we can grow more trees in less amount of land. So that is why this method of forestation is very much useful for the urban areas. So the method involves planting 2 or 4 trees per square meter. Miyawaki forests grow in 2 or 3 years and are self-sustaining. They help lower temperature in concrete heat islands, reduce air and noise pollution, attract birds and insects and create carbon sinks. So these are the various benefits of Miyawaki forests. Miyawaki projects have been buoyed by India's promise under the Paris Agreement to improve its green cover from 25% to 33%. So India has given a commitment in the Paris Agreement to increase its green cover from the present 25% to 33% in the years to come. So that is why in the wake of that Miyawaki method of forestation is very much helpful for a country like India. Miyawaki method was propounded by a Japanese botanist Akira Miyawaki in 1980s. So this was about the Miyawaki method. So next question, that is related with history, modern history. In the Government of India Act 1919, the functions of provincial government were divided into reserved and transferred subjects. Which of the following were treated as reserved subjects? So, Government of India Act 1919 divided the subjects of the provincial government or the functions of the provincial government into transferred and reserved subjects. So the question is, which of the following were treated as a reserved subjects? Administration of justice, yes, it was a reserved subject. Local self-government, no, it was a transferred subject. Land revenue, yes, it was a reserved subject. And police, yes, it was a reserved subject. So the answer becomes 1, 3 and 4, that is C option is the correct answer here. So reserved subjects. Reserved subjects were those which were administered by the governor through his executive council of bureaucrats. So which were the reserved subjects? That is administration of justice, law and order, which includes police, finance, land revenue and irrigation. Transferred subjects were those subjects which were administered by ministers nominated from among the elected members of the executive council. So what were the transferred subjects? That is health, education, local government, industry, agriculture, excise, etc. So these were the various transferred subjects. The next question. In medieval India, the term Fanam referred to. So the term Fanam referred to coins of the Travancore region. Okay. So the answer is B in this case. So these were the 5 questions of today which we have discussed. So The discussion of these questions, I think, is important as far as the UPSC Civil Services examination is concerned, because in the years to come, means in 2023-24, the questions in the periphery of these topics can be asked, which we usually try to discuss while discussing the general studies paper of this year. So if anybody has any doubt related with today's discussion, you can put it in the comment box. I will definitely try to address your query. So that is enough for today. Stay healthy, stay happy. God bless you all. Bye for now. Thank you very much.